Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all of the trending stories that you guys are talking about today. Our top story, the UAE. You are incredible people. You have packed 30,000 relief kits for Pakistan, and the donation drives are just kicking off.
We'll also be talking about 9 spots you can go to get free stuff on your birthday.
Ooh, and also a restaurant in DFC, Alaya, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed chats with Chef Izu after having lunch there.
And of course, we are learning Arabic. So we're going to do Arabic word of the day, where we're going to learn more Arabic, test each other, all of that.
And yesterday we teased you. We thought we were going to have Ali and Wala Hanawi in the studio. They came, but a little bit later. So we're going live with that today. And they basically told us the story of how they fell in love. And if you are looking for love, I'll tell you, it'll give you goosebumps. A little bit jealousy, but it's a great story. So stay tuned for that.
Everyone has their day. Everyone finds love eventually.
True, but their story is just so cute. Like,
yeah.
it's unbelievable. And actually, it gives hope. It really gives hope. It's amazing.
So they found love in a hopeless place?
I wouldn't say where they found love was a hopeless place, but he thought it was a hopeless place.
Oh,
clickbait.
That's kind.
That's at like 8:50. But before we get into all of that, okay, so I was at an event last night, and sometimes when you go to events, it was the opening of the Anchor flagship store in city centre Mirdif, which was super cool, and I met this cool woman. We were chatting for a while, and what she does is she can actually read your future based on your signature.
Wow.
And she gave me a couple of tips.
So she can read your future based on your signature.
She can, yeah, it gives signs. So however your signature is something that you do daily, and you know, she explained the.
So
I'm not going to say science behind it.
I mean, there is a little bit of science. I know people who can like understand your and analyze your personality based on your signature.
Exactly.
But read your future based on your signature. What's your signature like? What did she say?
So we're going to do Simran first, because she gave me a couple of tips on how to do it. I've got my lip gloss. No one do that. Okay, you go first. So Simran Gupta, reading signatures.
Ah! Casey! Did you prank me? Where did you get that? Wow! This is insane! This is
I don't scared to touch it. It's an electric shock pen. I've been waiting all morning to do that on you.
So you can't read signatures.
There was no signature, lady.
Wow. This is ridiculous.
It's the longest I've held alive for so long. That was like 20 minutes. Did not feel natural. I'm sweating. I'm hyperventilating. How do you feel?
Ouch! Oh, it shocked my body. Like, mine wasn't even painful. Where did you get that pen? Who gave it to you?
I bought it on Amazon.
Prank pens?
Prank pen.
You actually went to Amazon to get back at me? This is ridiculous. We're going to do this to the rest of the office.
Do it again.
No, I'm not going to do it again.
I
don't like pain.
It came from Amazon yesterday, and I was trialing it home.
Okay, so you know what everyone will go through today. She got me good. It's on.
That felt so good. Let's jump in.
On.
Is it? Does it? You can still feel it.
It's
On Amazon, guys. Amazing. It's a joke pen.
She literally, she started the prank at 7:50 this morning, and this whole elaborate story of this cool lady that she met.
And Simran was like, let's get her on the show. And I was like,
yeah, good idea, Simran.
Simran. Okay, let's jump into
I can taste blood in my mouth.
Oh, stop. The dramatics, I tell you, in this office. Let's jump into our top story. The UAE, incredible people. Heroes don't wear capes. Not in the UAE. They've packed 30,000 relief kits for Pakistan, and donation drives are just kicking off. As you guys know, record rain hit Pakistan with thousands of deaths recorded and hundreds of thousands of people displaced. Its people are in need of help. We don't need to go into the shocking footage. We've all seen it, and it's a scary, scary time. The UAE, of course, has shown strong support with multiple airplanes transporting much-needed medical supplies. And this weekend, Dubai residents, Sharjah and Abu Dhabi came together to provide emergency support, packing thousands of relief kits, which will be delivered immediately to Pakistan.
Now taking place at Expo City, Dubai, the event showcased the humanitarian soul and spirit of the UAE. The event was named We Stand Together, according to Dubai Cares, and in total of 1,200 tons of food, health and hygiene items, 30,000 relief kits will be delivered with the help of UAE residents.
And what's cool about this is we saw this story happening and we reported it on Friday. People were getting together on Saturday, and the volunteer stage was already gone at that point. Many people said, how can we help? Now, separate to that, the Pakistan Association Dubai, they've also kicked off a donation drive. They're expected to last over the next couple of weeks, maybe for a month, and they're working alongside the Dar Al Bir Society. So if you have donations and you want them to get to Pakistan, you can get in touch with the Pakistan Association Dubai headquarters in the Oud Mehta district. We've shared the photos beside us, so you can see it's already kicked off. And the Pakistan Association Dubai, they have basically said thank you, a massive gratitude to the entire community for donating in huge numbers, and the authorities who have made this possible. They say they are deeply appreciative of all volunteers. Together we can help those tragically affected by the climate disaster in Pakistan. So if you want to donate, get in touch with the Pakistan Association Dubai. They are accepting donations down in Oud Mehta.
The other day I read this one, and I didn't read, I was watching the movie 2012, and there was this quote, I can't remember it exactly, I was trying to Google it, but it's like, the day we stop helping each other is when humanity ends. And it's just incredible. You see that a country is in need, its people are in need, and then everyone comes together here, miles and miles away, putting resources together. And then of course you see the leadership, setting an example from the very beginning, go ahead, they themselves start sending aid, and then the people get encouraged to, we should also do something from our levels and send it to Pakistan, send it to all those countries in need. And even last year with Lebanon, there was that Lebanese crisis, and so many people, residents, and not just Lebanese residents, residents from all over the world coming together and just sending resources. It's beautiful and just so it's just a very, I think, encouraging initiative.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Very nicely said. And I think that when disaster strikes here in the UAE, we're 200 plus nationalities. So, if it's in Ireland, someone from Ireland, someone from Pakistan, someone from India. So you have that little heart tug because you understand exactly what they're going through. When Pakistan is going through a crisis, there's a couple of people that I'll know, and I'll be like, are you okay? Is your family okay? And it feels like it's that much closer to home because you're here. So it is amazing that people are able to get those donations out. So it wasn't just this weekend. Donation drives will be ongoing. So you have the information there.
Yeah, and I think one more thing just to take from the story is just to be kinder to those coming from these regions that are affected, because you don't know mentally, what space they're in and what they're going through. So just be so much kinder and understanding if possible,
So true.
We'll move on to our next story, which is insanely fun. You guys need to save this video, go onto our website, bookmark the article, so you can nab freebies from these 9 spots on your birthday in the UAE. Now, what's not to love about birthdays? A day that celebrates you and everything about you. We're talking gifts, cakes, balloons, parties, surprises, and all the mushy jazz.
Not everyone wants that.
What are you saying, Casey?
I'm saying not everyone wants a day that's all about you.
Oh yeah, I remember you once told me a story about this one employee that sued the company for the surprise birthday.
Yeah, because it caused them anxiety and stress. There's two types of people in this world.
I really thought that you wouldn't like your surprises, but turned out somewhere a little bit, I think 5% you were okay
I mean, if
with
someone's
it.
going to throw you a unicorn birthday, how are you going to say no?
Oh, those are the best unicorn birthdays. We've got to do that. Recreate that. But yeah, apart from your friends and family celebrating your big day, these are 9 famous spots around the UAE that are also getting in line to spoil you silly on your day of birth. Now, the list was curated by Jusif Fruit on TikTok, very unique name. And here's the list, starting at number 9, free water paddle session at Riva Beach Club, Palm Jumeirah. And to avail your free birthday offer, make sure to book in advance and carry the proof of your birth date during your visit.
That's amazing.
Paddle, water paddle.
Free paddle on your birthday. And next up, free cake at Paul Bakery and Restaurant. You need to register and redeem the freebie via the Paul Arabian mobile app. You can then collect the cake on your birthday by presenting your Emirates ID.
I am so doing that. I mean, I love Paul's. I love their food and their cakes. And now a free cake on your birthday from Paul?
Dream.
Right? Next one, okay, so this is also something you guys can easily try out. So free brunch at She Dubai, Blue Waters Island. Did I say it right? She or Shy?
I'm not sure.
Shy or She, one of the two. But it's SHI, the spelling. So you need to inform the birthday upon booking and bring proof of birthday during your visit. And you can avail of the free brunch 5 days before or 5 days after your birthday.
And next up, free ticket to Atlantis Aqua Adventure Park. It does not get better than that.
Yeah, especially if your birthday's in the winters and you have a free ticket, I mean, pass to Aqua Adventure, that's amazing.
I would go without my friends. They just hold you back, don't they? How good are water parks? Love them. When there's no queues.
Yeah. I so agree, but disagree. I like water parks with the rides, but then it's just nasty.
That's nasty.
Kids.
I'm saying go when it's quiet. Don't go when it's busy. Get a day off work when it's not a school holiday and just go. And they're so much fun. Love them.
I was like gonna comment on the fact that you said friends hold you back. Oh, I'm sure they do. I saw you last Friday at the paddle tennis court. She is a panther. Casey is a panther. Like anything to do with sports, adventure, like just let her be and watch her.
No, because you can't win at water parks. So
I'm sure you'll be competing with yourself. I can do this fight better.
Not that bad.
Oh, but it was amazing. It was an amazing sight. It was okay. So it was four of the like best players competing against each other. Okay, so Amy, May, Casey, Joseph at paddle tennis last Friday for a company outing, and it was insane. Like we've all been playing paddle tennis wrong, you know. To watch you 4 play, it was like wow. So this is how you play paddle tennis.
Oh, it was so much fun.
It was
down at ISD Paddle in Sports City. So good. My second time ever playing.
What are you saying?
Well, I've played tennis, table tennis, things like that, but never paddle tennis.
Wow.
But I see why it's like, I see why Dubai has like got courts popping up everywhere. It's just like multiplied because as soon as you play, I feel like you can get hooked. If anyone wants to play paddle with me, I'm available.
Oh, she's good. Good luck to you guys. Oh my God. Now, coming in at 5 and 4, free buffet and cake at Barbecue Nation and Absolute Barbecue. Now, advanced booking is required, so carry your ID. I mean, like, once you're done with advanced booking, on the day when you visit, make sure you carry your ID to verify your birth date.
Then, at 3 and 2, we're talking everything free dessert. You can get free dessert from the Coffee Club and the Scene.
And at 1, you get free coffee and a pastry from Marks and Spencer on your birthday.
Oh, would love a free coffee and pastry right now. Speaking of pastries, or did you want to talk on this one? I move on.
Oh, speaking of pastries,
how's your birthday? I don't know. You're wearing a birthday dress?
It's not my birthday, but I wish it was. I don't know. Do you want to go somewhere from here?
No.
I mean, are you craving a pastry this morning?
Well, I was jumping into the next story because we're talking pastries, and one of my favorite places to get pastries is Kareen, which is involved in the next story.
Okay.
So we're going to jump into it. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed chats with Chef Izu after lunch in Alea. So what an absolute honor. So the DIFC restaurant scene continues to elevate. And most recently, the restaurant everyone's talking about is Alea, which both His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, along with the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, have visited. So the restaurant belongs to celebrated chef Izu, whose commitment to the food industry has launched famed restaurants including Alea Kareen, pastries, that's what I was talking about. Oh. Great place for breakfast. The Lighthouse, Easy Brasserie, a bakery, Gaia, and Unia by Kareen, also Easy Burgers and more.
Wow, and in the video you can hear Chef Izu say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and explain a little about how he has moved around with his mother.
This is the video in which His Highness is outside Alea, where he was yesterday. We shared it, and it's just a constant reminder in terms of royalty and being of the people, that they both kind of went to this new restaurant, DFC, super cool. Of course, Chef Izu is kind of really well known in the restaurant industry for like elevating, bringing a whole new kind of bringing a whole new standard to restaurants in Dubai in terms of cooking and decor, and then to seeing these places being supported by the royals, it's just magical.
It is magical. I mean, like if I open up a restaurant and then Sheikh Mohammed came with his family to eat, like that's it. I think like I would feel like there is no, like that's it, right? Like what more could you want from life or your restaurant? Like,
I mean, there's Michelin star.
Yeah.
And then there's a visit by royal family in Dubai.
I mean, like that, does that mean more? I feel like that means more.
It's more like an honor that, I mean, Michelin star, of course, but like an honor that you would really, like you're going to be, like that's going to be on the wall when, you know, you pass on the restaurant to generations in your family, like that photo is always going to be there.
Like it can't be topped. And if you become the go-to restaurant spot for royals, that's it.
I mean, 2 royal visits in a week? This new restaurant?
But I feel like Sheikh Mohammed can eat anywhere for free, right? There are only 2 people in all of Dubai who can eat for free. And I think that's Sheikh Mohammed and Shah Rukh Khan, if I'm not wrong. Could be wrong.
What?
Could be wrong. But I know Shah Rukh Khan can eat anywhere in Dubai for free.
Where did you get this information?
I know for a fact Shah Rukh Khan can eat anywhere in Dubai for free. Now, I don't know about Sheikh Mohammed, but I feel like he can. And I feel like if he comes to a restaurant, who would charge Sheikh Mohammed?
I'm not saying no one's ever going to charge him, but I would just like to see where your source is from.
The internet. Because we know the internet never lies.
Well, I did see in terms of royalty being allowed to have certain privileges, the Queen never had to get a driving license.
Yes!
And therefore, King Charles will never have to get a driving license, but I'm sure
I hope he's still, yeah.
But that is a certain privilege.
Does Sheikh Mohammed
stop it.
have to pay for food? I just feel like somewhere, okay, never mind. I can't get this information like that. I just need to research properly.
I feel like the rulers and royalty visiting these local restaurants is such a, not a stamp of approval, but it's just also it highlights these restaurants in such an incredible way. And it's also like, okay, this new restaurant, what is it? What it's about? So it's Mediterranean fusion. It's owned by Chef Izu, and it really shines a light in way immediate, the way we can shine a light on restaurants, but also they're basically giving a little like uplift. They could eat, you know, they can eat anywhere, but they choose to visit restaurants. And I've actually heard this is that like they will visit restaurants throughout over a period, maybe every month or something, and it's basically helping the restaurant industry, because what else is it doing? It's giving that push of approval. It's a great little support for new restaurants, which is just amazing.
They were even spotted down at Namos, right, over the weekend, like the car with the number 1 plate. That's Sheikh Mohammed's, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, if you had to recommend one restaurant to the ruler of Dubai to try out, which restaurant would that be?
Ooh, good question.
I don't know the answer myself.
You know, I'm not going to say Kareen because we've spoken about it, but Kareen is actually, I love it. I just think it's so beautiful. I love the twinkly lights, especially when it's cooler in the winter. You're looking at the golf club. It's amazing. Love Kareen. Love the food there. I think something with fish.
You feel like he's a fish liker?
No, I'm just thinking I like fish a lot, so maybe I'd recommend somewhere with fish. What do you think?
I don't know. This is a toughie.
It's really tough. I'm pretty sure we asked a question on our stories. And here a beat. Hi, Richie is watching the show, is also asking, what restaurants would you recommend to royalty to eat in Dubai?
Just vegan. That's the only one. Just vegan.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Everything. I feel like just vegan. Like, have you been to the restaurant? So when you walk in,
ordered online.
it's completely botanical. Like it's like walking into this garden. Dogs are allowed. Your pets are allowed. And then the menu, it's like vegan, vegetarian food. So it's like it tastes just like meat, but it's not meat. And it's like soy and tofu and jackfruit and all these like really nice amalgamations. I don't know. I would be like, if you want to try something vegan, Your Highness, Your Royal Highness. Try out just vegan. Just vegan.
So if you want to try vegan, go to Just Vegan. I think I would suggest Gohan. Gohan, and I'll tell you why. So it's this, you have to go through this like little tunnel to get in there. So it's hidden, it's private. I respect their privacy. I think that they want like this like more secluded environment. It's a very small restaurant. It's Japanese. The meals are very light. I don't think they want to eat something too heavy. Very light meals. And there is this dessert. And I remember thinking, I don't think I'm going to like, I don't know, it was like a green tea matcha cake. And I was like, I like chocolate desserts, not for me. However, top 5 desserts of all time.
No way, Jose. What is it called?
I don't even know what it's called.
No, I mean like the place, restaurants.
Gohan.
Gohan?
So La Cantine de Faubourg is in the IFC. You have to go through there to get into this little smaller one. It's fab.
Opa?
Opa's a lot of fun.
Opa!
We went to Opa on Friday. Okay, I think we need to move on with this story. Restaurant recommendations, keep them coming in because Dubai is too big for us, so we're always looking for new recommendations, so do send them through. Jumping in very, very quickly, if you've been watching the show for any length of time, Simran and I are trying to learn Arabic one day and one word or phrase at a time.
We try. And we succeed.
We are succeeding. And our next guests, Ali and Wala Hanawi, they primarily do Arabic content. So I was telling them, they were like, do you speak Arabic? And I was like, no, but Simran and I are trying. So they helped us think of today's word. So,
cute.
And we actually discussed Arabic a little bit in the interview. So today's word of the day is going to be helm.
Helm.
Ali's nodding his head. Did I get it? If you can speak Arabic, helm. Let's put it in a sentence and see if people know what we're saying without the English word.
Okay. Did you sleep last night? Yes or no?
Yes.
What did you see in your helms?
In my helm. Ali's like, no. In my helm, I pranked Simran. And then I got her in real life.
That's, yeah, I guess. Do you guys know what we're talking
about?
Has
anyone in the comments figured out what helm is?
Helmi. Okay, well, there you go. Ali just gave it away. We're talking about dreams.
What is the Arabic word of the day? Arabic word of the day is when we learn one word of Arabic every single day, sometimes a phrase. So we can, as people who've lived in Dubai, I'm 9 years, you are?
24 years.
24 years. So we want to be able to just throw a couple of words in. So the only words that have really ingrained themselves are what? Car, money. Because they're the only words that we're really remembering, not
Queen, Malika,
Queen, Princess,
holiday,
Weekend.
Ijaza.
Now, helm.
I feel like we really need to memorize the connector words because like we haven't memorized them.
Yeah, we need to go on to phrases.
Yeah.
Which I think that we've started. We did he gives me a headache. Who? Ride? Who?
Doesn't sound right.
Who? Sadir rise.
I don't feel like I remembered learning that. Show.
Who? Sadir rise. Okay, well, we'll get back to you on that one. Prank pens available on Amazon for like 25 dirham including shipping.
Oh!
It's just gonna...
Who are we gonna get next?
It's my pen.
Okay, but we need to get someone next.
My aim with this pen is to get you 3 times.
It's just not gonna happen.
That's the aim. That's the aim.
I feel like it will happen.
Okay, guys, we had YouTube's favorite couple, Ali and Wala Hanawi, on the show yesterday. We're going to play it live on Facebook now. If you're on Instagram, jump onto Facebook to be able to see it. So they are content creators. They also have full-time jobs. but hundreds of thousands of followers on YouTube. They moved to Dubai in the last year, so they're starting their life out. But they basically just shared their story, who they are, how they got together, and how the content creation started. Stay tuned. They'll be with us right after this. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. With us today are family couple goals, Ali and Wala. They have taken the region's content creators by storm with their YouTube channels, with Instagram, from sharing family milestones, exotic trips, and generally entertaining content that will keep you hooked for hours. We have Ali and Wala Henoi. Welcome, guys, to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for joining us. You're new-ish to Dubai,
Yes.
and people already are calling you family goals. They're calling you couple goals. What is that like?
She's the secret behind everything. Like, I have to start off
Good
with this
start.
one. Of
Good
course,
start.
thank you.
He has to.
Like the secret is just there's no secret. It's just being yourself
Big us.
and having fun, enjoying your time. This is how it all started, by the way, since the beginning.
Well, how did it
We're
start?
having fun.
You were having fun because you make primarily Arabic content, so we're kind of introducing you guys to our whole audience. But you know, tell us where your roots and tell us also the love story. That's what I want to know.
So we met in 2017 at
Yes.
my cousin's wedding, and yeah, it was like first.
She's like trying to cut it short, but like how it started is we were at
loves
her
to give
cousin's
detail.
wedding.
Oh, we want the details. This is what we
It's a really long story, but to get to the good parts is
When he saw me,
when you saw me. No, it was the truth. I'm gonna say the truth. So it was at her cousin's wedding, and then I was sitting, and I usually hate to go to weddings. And as I was sitting there, and I was looking at myself, and I was saying like, why am I here? I hate weddings. And then all of a sudden, I look to my right, and I see this beautiful girl in a red dress. And honestly, I don't know if like people say, come on, Ali, it's too much. It's not the truth. But I kid you not, this is the whole truth.
No way.
I see her, and I say, this girl is my wife. I don't know her name. I don't know if she's with anybody. I don't know anything about her. I'm like, that's my wife. And I feel it. It's a strong feeling deep down inside.
yeah.
And
And
fast forward.
We got
No.
engaged.
So how did you approach her?
Okay. After the wedding.
After the wedding,
Yeah.
okay.
So we went for a date.
Say what happened at the wedding.
At the wedding, his mom, she came to me and she wanted me to dance with him. So it's like,
She didn't
go
ask
dance
him that-
together. I don't know him. I don't know his mom. So I was like, okay. I was so shy.
Wow.
And after the wedding, we went out together.
And you
And
fell
we
in
got
love.
to know each other, yeah. And then we got engaged 3 months later. It was fast.
Yeah.
But I knew he's the one, honestly. Yeah, from like the first sight.
That's the first time she says that. By
No,
the way.
I always tell you, I knew.
And
Yeah,
thank
you
so
know
much.
when someone is for you, he's suitable for you, he completes you. Yeah, you know it from the first, maybe first time or second time. I don't know.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you for the show, by the way. I'm so happy this is recorded because I'm going to use this for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, and we got married in 2019, July 2019, and after like
What's the
1 year
exact
and a half, July 6th.
What an amazing love story. And I think, you know, there's a lot of people looking for love. And I feel like the fact that you could meet someone and know that you find you're human so quickly is so incredible. And I guess your love story lives on the internet. How did that start? And also, when did you move to Dubai?
We moved to Dubai last year, less than 1 year. Yeah. November
It was
2020.
18 November 2021.
2021.
And people know you guys for your YouTube channel, your Instagram channel, because you share all these cool family moments. When did that start? Because I'm sure content creation, it wasn't part of the relationship at the beginning, but it came a little bit later.
After we got married. It started after we got married, during the lockdown.
Like we got married in July. We got locked in our houses in February. And then she saw a trend on TikTok, and
No,
she's like,
we didn't hear about TikTok. And we started.
it was from kids. Like
Yeah.
everyone was doing
Well,
TikToks, and then she saw a trend, and she's like, "God, that's
Let's do
funny.
it. Let's
Let's
have
do it."
fun.
And I'm like, "No, it was 4 o'clock in the morning."
Standard lockdown behavior.
Exactly. And she's like, "Let's do it."
And
And
then no one is going to see us. It's TikTok. We have
Exactly.
0 followers, and
like
let's
no
have
one's
fun.
gonna see this video.
That's how it started.
And what was that video? Well,
It's off the internet.
It's off?
It's off the internet.
The video that started it?
It was an Arabic song, like very, how do you say, local or
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
It's just like a shabi in Arabic, we
Yeah,
call it. But I don't know what's the word in English. I can't find it. Like
It's not in my Arabic word of the day,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
you should learn it, Shabi.
Shabby.
But you
Yeah.
don't know what does it
It
mean.
means like it's for in the streets, from the streets, something like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. I really
So
don't
we
know how to
did
explain
we
it.
did like a cool clip on this
Cool
sound.
clip between like brackets and like hyper underlined.
Got ya. Cool.
Yeah.
But so one video, and then it kind of catapults you to fame, to the people that follow you. So, but also you've got a lot going on behind the scenes in terms of like you started a family, you're both
Yeah.
working. How do you balance the content creation and careers?
So I recently, by the way, got my DHA license. I'm a dentist.
Fashion girl.
So I'm starting to work soon again. But this balance between work, between social media, between my kids, my family, it's very hard. It's not easy. But you have to make it happen. And of course, thanks to him, we are a team. We complete each other. Sometimes I have to do my job. He has to take care of Aboudi and vice versa. And
It's fun. It's fun. We look at it
it's
as
tiring, but it's fun.
it's fun.
You enjoy the content
Yeah.
creation side of it.
Exactly. Like we'd never. The second we feel like it's forced, we will
don't
stop.
film,
We will
don't
quit.
do anything.
Got you. And how can you keep it? Content creation has this kind of like perfect social image, right? So how do you keep it real for your followers?
By being
Being
yourself.
as much as possible, being ourselves. And this is the like, I love this comment
Yeah.
when we meet someone
compliment.
in the street is like, you people are the same people we see on social media.
Yeah, no,
And
we
I
don't
love
think.
that.
Sorry, we don't think that you are the same, but that when they meet us, they would like, no, you really guys are the same people on Instagram or on TikTok, whatever. So I love this comment a lot.
Well, my next question was going to be why do you think your content is something that people resonate with? Why do there's a lot of people out there trying to get strong in the content creation game, trying to build their followers. You guys have done it. Why do you think your content kind of stands out?
Good question. Very good question.
Okay, again,
With all respect to all content creators, to everyone out there, I feel like it's what's unique about us is us. Like, I'm not pretending to be anybody else. I'm pretending to be me, and I am me. And she is her on social media. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, what's unique is us. Like, nobody can copy us, and we're not copying anybody else.
so by staying true to ourselves, that's the main, if you want, drive and goal.
It's true. So if you had advice for potential content creators out there, what would you tell them? People who are starting, people who are showing their first TikToks.
Consistency, being yourself, not listening to what anybody else thinks. You're going to face a lot of hate. You're going to face a lot of negativity. Just
Do what you
makes
love.
you happy and do what you love.
That's so interesting. You said you're going to face a lot of hate and negativity when you are being solely you.
Of course.
What type of negativity are you facing?
You cannot please everyone. Not everyone is. Our content is not the content that all followers love to see or to watch, all people. But so sometimes, yes, you receive like hate comments or like.
And that's the problem with and we always have this discussion, and I always try to tell her as much as possible, like, in life, facing adversity is very important. It builds up character. It makes you love yourself. And this goes back to finding true love and like finding your soulmate. How do you find your soulmate? And this is one of the main questions we receive, is loving yourself, loving who you are and accepting who you are. Despite the maybe like person A doesn't like me, person B hates me, it's okay. I respect that. But I'm gonna love myself. And if someone gives me criticism, I'm gonna take it to improve what I can do. And if it's like a really hateful comment, it's gonna come in from one ear and come out of the other. And that's very important for content creators, for not just content, for everyone to understand that it's okay not to be loved by everyone.
Yeah, that's what I
but
wanted
it's
to
the
say.
most important thing is accepting who you are and loving who you are.
That's so strong, 100%. So it's not about being
Pleasing
loved by everyone,
everyone.
pleasing everyone, and when you understand that, then you build that thick skin.
Yes.
True.
Is there an element of criticism that comes with being kind of openly affectionate as a couple in the Arab online world?
Yeah. As in like she's trying
Like
to say,
PDA, like if you're kind of
Yeah.
like, you know, if you're lovey-dovey, do you get criticism, and how do you respond to that?
we don't
ignore.
show like a lot of PDA on social media, but like I love my wife. I love her. And
Actually, I'm very
like,
shy.
here
so
it is. I keep it holding her hand. I feel
shy.
power when she's like next to me. She's shy.
He loves to show love. Sometimes people like they say he loves you more than you do.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm very shy. I'm a very shy person. But I don't love to show affection in public.
Just to me.
Yeah, but he's different. He loves to show love. That's him. That's why I love him.
So if you guys have any advice for, you know, singles out there who look at your relationship and they, you know, they love what you guys have, what would you say to them?
True love does exist.
Yes.
You have to find your soulmate, your partner.
Don't be affected by what you see on our channel.
Yes.
Do your own journey. This is your life. Take what you can take from us to build up on your life.
Yeah, every relationship is different from the other.
Exactly. Don't wish your life to be like us or anybody else in the world.
But that's actually exactly what you said in your last comment about like it's not about what anyone else thinks, it's about doing you. Guys, I love that messaging. Before you leave us, of course, you've little booty at home. How is it like being parents and balancing everything, and what's next for you guys?
Okay, you don't sleep, first of all.
You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you. It's the best title or job you can ever have, being a mom or a dad.
It's not just
It is tiring.
it's
yes.
tiring,
It is tiring.
but at the same time, it's so empowering. It's so empowering. Like I still remember the second I held my son in my arms, and I felt this power that I never had before. And there's this saying in Arabic where it says like, with kids come more power. I don't know how to say it properly, but like it's so
Say
true.
it in Arabic, sorry.
I'm not.
Oh.
My Arabic like sayings are very bad, so I
Same.
can't. She always makes fun of me, but like there's a power that comes with the soul that you fall in love with immediately. That you feel you're unbeatable. You can conquer anything.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. It's the most beautiful feeling in the world.
That's amazing. Guys, teaching us love and teaching us self-acceptance, the incredible Ali Anwala Henawi. Guys, where can we find you if we want to follow you? What social platforms are you rocking?
We're on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube.
Yes.
And on Instagram, also he has a new page for like finance.
Oh yeah, I'm teaching like financial literacy.
Oh, wow. That's something we sorely need.
Yeah.
Give a
So
little
if
shout
you're
out exactly
interested.
what you're doing.
So basically, what I do is talking more about money, because the second you're in a group and the conversation of money pops up, you feel like everyone is so defensive, and that's wrong. That's very wrong. It's a taboo. Like, why not talk about money? If not now, when? If in universities they teach us more about money, like I'm studied business, banking and finance. When I graduated from university, all I knew was how to become an employee. I never understood money. I never understood how to finance money, how to make money work for me and not work for money.
Yes.
So that's what I'm talking about on my page. I like how to make money work for you.
So solid. Opening conversations and most importantly, keeping it real. Guys, it was so cool to meet you. I love you. You are so super genuine and it was so nice to have you on the show. Truly mean that.
Thank
Guys,
you so much.
that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. See you tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.